guys, how are you? Hi, everybody. How are you today? So, we got some hot topics we want to talk about. We're going to talk about Sherri Shephard ending the era of the Wendy Williams show and announcing that she's will be having her own show. And then we're going to talk about Nick Cannon. Ooh, really going after Mariah Carey. He feels that he made a mistake and he wants her back in his life. And then we're going to talk about Sheree Whitfield's boyfriend, Tyrone, working something out with Bravo. And he will be on the last couple of episodes on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So let me go ahead and bring up the crew. Hey, Diva.
Hey.
Larry.
Oh, yo, what's up? What's up?
Oh, so you didn't expect me to bring you up? No, because I don't need to tell the story first because I think a lot of people seen it this morning. Let me go ahead and play a clip of Sherri Shephard announcing that she is, it's official, basically. She made it official. And I think she sent her off in a very humble way. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Go ahead.
It is what it is. I mean, listen.
It is what it is for the first 10 minutes she was talking. So go ahead.
Well, okay, what? She said that she was always wanted to be a talk show host. Y'all are messy.
Right.
She always wanted to be a talk show host. I forgot my banner. Hold on, someone reminded me. Thank you guys for reminding me about the banner. She always wanted to be a talk show host. She had faced a lot of rejections early on. I think she said between 07 to 22.
04 or some shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. The part that got to me was the props that she gave Wendy. Listen, Wendy put herself in the situation. Wendy's unable to come back. It is what it is. We should give her a fair shot, a fair chance. That's why.
Well, no. I mean, it's not even about like whether Sherri replaced Wendy. Whatever. Wendy's situation is Wendy's situation, right? Because if it wasn't Sherri, if Wendy can't show up to her job and do this, that's their contract. If she can't fulfill her contract, the network is obligated to move on.
Right.
So it's not about Sherri, but I'm saying like I think Sherri did a good job at saying, hey, you know what? They gave me my own show. It's not replacing Wendy. And look, the whole thing is this. They giving her leeway, Wendy, leeway. If she can come back, she can come back. But well, no. Okay. I know. You're shaking your head. You're shaking your head, right? Okay.
Every day.
Okay. Now, what I'm trying to say is this, right? The whole thing is this, Sharrell, is that Sherri Shephard getting her own show has nothing to do with Wendy, even though it's going in that time slot, right?
Well, this is what I want to say, Sharrell. I've been accepted the fact that Sherri Shephard was the chosen one. Don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the whole announcement today and Denbar Mercury, whatever channel that they on, and the whole production company, they get a big fat F. Somebody could have wrote a better speech than what they wrote. She named it, because of Oprah and Montel Williams. They all are from 30 years ago, girlfriend.
Right.
And we got to acknowledge the queen. No, you acknowledge the queen better than that, my girl.
Did you watch did we watch the same show?
Yes, I did. You showed some pictures from when Wendy first started and came on that platform. You do a little bit better than to say, yeah, I'm not trying to take over. I don't want to upset y'all. I'm going to congratulate the queen for what she did. Nah.
Let me play some of the speech, the part that you're talking about, and then we can duke it out. Because something is wrong with Diva. And I got to play this before I play Sherri.
Smoke weed every day.
Okay, Diva.
And you know what? And me and Diva agree. You surely do.
No, okay, let me play it, and then we'll talk about it.
I do want to say there have been all of these crazy stories online about me replacing Wendy. And I am here to tell you that that is not true. Because no one can replace the queen. Nobody. And trust me, I am not trying to at all. It is Wendy's place to share her story with you. But I do want to give the queen her props and her flowers, because Wendy had a legendary career in radio, and this show was specifically crafted for her. No one can do this format but Wendy. When you talk about yes. Nobody can sit in a purple chair and sip the tea like Wendy Williams. Because when you talk about the greatest talk shows of all time, Oprah Winfrey, Phil Donahue, Ricky Lake, The View, Montel Williams, you have got to mention the Wendy Williams Show. You do not understand how hard it is to do 13 years of sitting in a chair and talking hot topics. Wendy's unique brand of shade and her shoe cam, and for the diehard fans, you remember the bubblegum wall? Wendy Williams created a unique brand that folks are always gonna love and talk about. But I am so excited for you to go on this Sherri Show journey with me this September. I am so excited.
What was wrong with that, diva? Come on, y'all. Come on.
You gave her flowers and 2 seconds later, but I'm so happy that y'all about to celebrate with you on the Sherri Shephard show. Sharrell. Come on, show some pictures of Wendy. Say, y'all remember this?
She did respect Wendy. What is she supposed to say, people? Oh,
no.
On,
That was
diva.
fine. Okay, she respected Wendy. I get it, right? I'm saying the whole thing is, yeah, I respect Wendy, but I'm a little giddy because I got my own show.
Hello.
Well, she's supposed to be happy. People.
Okay, no. That's fine too. That's fine. That is fine too. Like I said, my divide is not between her taking over Wendy's time slot with her new show. Mm-hmm. If Wendy is, can't renegotiate her contract or whatever, right? But my problem with her is not those minutes she showed. It was after that when she started talking about faith and from 2004 to 2018.
That's her journey, Perry. That's her journey.
I always wanted a show. I was on The View. I did this. And you also wanted a baby too.
Oh, Perry!
For me,
is that
that's the problem. Okay, so Sharrell, I'm saying emotionally for me, that's the problem. And I'm not even speaking. I don't want people to come on. Well, Sherri did great on the show. It's not about the show for me.
And Sharrell, I'm sorry, Perry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, I'm just saying it's basically about.
Sure, you are hating.
It's hard for me to be so happy for you because the shit got deep after that.
Yeah.
About faith. I want faith in God and this. And what about your baby?
Perry!
I'm only saying this, Sherrell. No. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but if you got faith in God and all this, and I want her to succeed, right? I mean, it's not like I'm hating on how she performed on the show. Don't give a damn, right? Because when Wendy left, I left.
Oh, okay. You know what?
It doesn't really matter. No, that part doesn't matter.
Research, you're not gonna get work up Diva today, okay? He's sending up super chats. He's trying to get Diva going, and Perry not gonna work up Diva today. Y'all have to give Sherri a chance and give her her props.
Okay, no, I do, right? But Sherrell, the show and personal is two different things. The show, she can do fine. I don't care. I don't watch the show. You're bringing
up the baby, Perry. Come on, Perry.
Wait, no. Because that's the part that stick with Perry is the baby.
Well, first of all, you're creeping me out. If you start talking
anytime a person say from 2004 to 2018 or whatever, all this long, sad ass story is, how you try to succeed and you had to have faith in God and all this.
Oh, Perry.
This baby came in between that. And where's your faith in your child? Where was God in your child? No, I'm just saying, Sherrell, like for me, and you know how I am, I'm just saying, like, it's no good fathers every day. We ain't gonna go back and rehash this shit.
Oh God, right? Perry.
It could be a double standard. But I look at a woman who don't raise their child totally different than I look at a man That's a deadbeat.
Perry,
And I'm not saying I'm right from that.
stop. Listen.
All right.
Somebody had to take the damn job. If
We
it was
agree.
Wendy, Sally, I don't know, Peggy.
Right.
Somebody
I
had
told
to take
you.
the damn job.
It don't matter who take the damn job. Congratulations on the job. Okay, is that what you want me to say? Yeah, I mean, congratulations. And she can do fine on the job. I don't know. But I don't even think the job was about Sherri or Wendy. Wendy pretty much canceled her own show by not being able to report to work, right?
100%.
So it's not like Sherri is jumping over her. You can't come to work. We need somebody to work, so we just started a new show.
So why
I'm
don't
fine
we
with
give
that.
Sherri a chance and just
I'm giving her a chance,
props.
Sharrell.
That was
I'm
a
giving
good
her a chance, but I was just giving you my personal feelings on why I wasn't in touch with the faith.
But let me just add this, Sharrell. That I'm happy for Sherri. What again? Congratulations, Sherri Shephard. Here's my problem though with your goodbye to Wendy today and segueing 2 seconds later into your happiness. You should have waited till tomorrow to celebrate you and your show. You couldn't even give it 24 hours. You couldn't even give it 24 hours before you say, well, but thanks, Wendy.
Diva, please. Really?
Yeah, no, and I get what Diva's saying though a little bit too, right? I mean, no. If you was gonna dedicate this to Wendy, leave it to Wendy. It's so sad to say goodbye to you. Oh, I moved up, damn it. No, that should have been a separate day.
Perry,
you don't do this the same day.
You want her to sit up there and sing Boys to Men, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Well, you know what though?
Really?
That's what she sucked you in, right? Oh, Wendy's great. Wendy's right. All that. The show, Wendy and me and Diva have said many times before.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Wendy needs to have a good closing.
Okay,
right?
You're saying,
and not from Sherri Shephard to go there with that bullshit like that.
Oh God.
For me, right? Because you so happy, and it's like, damn, I'm glad she screwed up. I got this job now.
Okay, Carrie, stop. No,
that's how it came across to me.
Y'all, not today. Not today. Y'all are not.
Come on, read that, Sharrell. Read that.
No, inspiration says, but this was a bad way to handle the inspiration. Come on, of all people, terrible, uncaring, unprofessional, and I don't totally blame Sherri either. Production is messy. What are they supposed to do, inspiration?
I'm only saying me and Diva would have gave her a very farewell party.
But that's not Sherri Shephard's fault. You want
I know, but she needs to
send-off.
But Sherri needs to stay in your lane because your show ain't started yet.
Hello. And you know what I would have said if I was Sherri, Sharrell? I would have been like, no, y'all, hold on. Wait. I would have been reading at the table read. I would have been like, no, we're not about to do this to the queen. We're not about to do this to the queen on my watch. I can say my words tomorrow. You want to show her purple cheek on that screen. We want to say bye to Wendy. We're going to show some pictures of Wendy from the beginning to the end. And I'm going to sit there and be like, Wendy, I love you. Okay.
Thank you.
Listen to Bonji. I'm not watching Sherri. Y'all are just too much. I need to get through my 7 stages of grief.
And then she should have finished that whole show should have been, if they gonna make it clear in the sand, all about Wendy. The good things, the highlights of the show. Then she's like Diva said, I love you, Wendy, more than I love my own child.
I'm gonna replay the speech one more time.
Did you hear what I said though? More than my own child.
Period.
Just saying.
You want Sherri Shephard to say, I love Wendy.
No, you know what though?
My own child.
I want people to hold to be accountable for what they do in life, right? And I'm only saying this. It's really hard for me.
I can't with you, Perry.
I appreciate a person that's talking. They can make me laugh and all this, but if I know you an asshole off screen,
Perry, you can't do that. You're
okay. I know. No, I'm giving you it's not my channel, okay?
Oh, good.
Because we was on Perry shit. I'll tell you exactly how I feel.
I'm gonna play this speech one more time. I want everybody in the chat to cut it out. Give Sherri a chance and just listen to the appreciation. Let me read this super chat really quick because y'all are turning on me. Thank you, Perry. They could have at least gave Wendy a week.
Hello.
A week send off, then announce Sherri show on Friday. Y'all are not giving Sherri a chance. Wendy can't come back.
Sharrell, that's when we wrong, Sharrell. It's not like we're not giving her a chance. She's on the show. I can't block that if I wanted to. Okay? So that's out of my control. I'm just giving you my opinion on what's going on.
Again, for the people that showed up late in the chat, I want you guys to listen how beautiful the speech is and how she gave Wendy her props. And
yeah, but you didn't show that last 10 minutes of the sadness.
And called Wendy the queen. I'm playing it again.
I do want to say there have been all of these crazy stories online about me replacing Wendy. And I am here to tell you that that is not true, because no one can replace the queen. Nobody. And trust me, I am not trying to at all. It is Wendy's place to share her story with you. But I do want to give the queen her props and her flowers, because Wendy had a legendary career in radio. And this show was specifically crafted for her. No one can do this format but Wendy. When you talk about yes. Nobody can sit in a purple chair and sip the tea like Wendy Williams. Because when you talk about the greatest talk shows of all time, Oprah Winfrey, Phil Donahue, Ricky Lake, The View, Montel Williams, you have got to mention the Wendy Williams show. You do not understand how hard it is to do 13 years of sitting in a chair and talking hot topics. Wendy's unique brand of shade and her shoe cam. And for the diehard fans, you remember the bubblegum wall? Wendy Williams created a unique brand that folks are always gonna love and talk about. But I am so excited for you to go on this Sherri show journey with me this September. I am so excited.
It almost sounds like a presidential speech, don't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, I can't. The chat is cracking me up.
We accomplished much from Wendy over the years. She's an icon, but guess what, baby? I'm here now.
Come on, Brown says men are hypocritical when it comes to Sherri, but conventionally, is that conventionally? Forget about millions of men that only pay child support and don't raise their kids. No, not again, Brown. Please don't bring this up.
Okay, no. Let me retort though. Okay.
Oh, God.
I would agree. I'm saying it's a lot of sorry men out there that don't handle their responsibility. But what I'm saying is, and I'm admitting to you, it's a double standard, right? I look at them as a sorry ass, but if a woman do it, I have less respect for that person. Because a mother figure, because I had one that raised me and did all this stuff, I'm more passionate about that. You know, so I'm just saying, I know it's a double standard, but I'm not excusing the losers out there. But it's hard for me to see a woman who carry a baby, because I'm gonna give you credit for 9 months, and you no, excuse me. In her case, she didn't. She had a surrogate, right? But to have another woman carry your baby for 9 months, and then you act like this because now we want to act crazy. I mean, whatever the boyfriend name or husband. I mean, I don't know.
Lemonade says her outfit, I can't. Her outfit looks like a tablecloth from an Italian restaurant. Can we get her a makeover? Y'all, okay, let's move on. Because people are going to come up and they're going to speak their piece. I can't believe it. But for me,
don't bring up Sebastian though. Don't bring him up. No, I mean, because we ain't got time to be crying about this bullshit.
Right. Or Mr. Research.
No, we can bring him up. We can bring him up. We can bring Mr. Research up because I think Mr. Research is working on having a baby.
Oh, I can't today. Let's get this done because we got 1 hour because I got to do Big Brother in an hour. Let's talk about Nick Cannon. Hold on, I got a super chat. Y'all are too much. I love Wendy, but she replaced herself. Give Sherri a chance or not. Sherri has a right to be happy for this opportunity. Thanks, Wendy. Thank you, Karen.
Yeah, no, Karen, I agree with that. No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that part. I told you my opinion of Sherri is outside the show. Outside. Over here, to the left. To the left, to the left.
Anyway, that's your right. Just kidding. Okay, let's talk about Nick Cannon really quickly, because this is crazy. Okay, so the rumor. So Nick Cannon wrote a song on Valentine's Day called "Alone." Have you guys heard about this? Saying how he felt alone on Valentine's Day and how Mariah was the one who got away. Mariah Carey. Now let me start bringing up my pictures. The one who's currently has a boyfriend, Brian Tanaka, who is not thinking about Nick Cannon. So the rumors are he's really trying to get back with Mariah. And he came on the show and said she was the one who gave away. But this is some twisted stuff, really twisted. Because we all know that Nick Cannon has five baby mamas. Let me go down the list just in case you forgot. There's Brittany Bell. There's Abby De La Rosa. There's Alyssa Scott. Bree Tiesa. I'm missing somebody. Who is this?
That's I think is the latest one, right?
That's the latest one. God, I can't think of her name. That's Bree Tiesa. I'm missing somebody. And Mariah Carey.
So basically, he got the Jackson 5 in separate homes.
So now listen to this. And they're saying that he's really, when he goes to see Mariah, really trying to get back with Mariah Carey. And she's telling him, I have a boyfriend now. And he keeps trying while just trying to wear her down. In the meantime, he's playing a head game. He goes on the show and says, well, I don't think she'll ever get back with me. He's really trying to break her down. For whatever reason, he wants Mariah Carey. But this ain't going to help. He went on his show and admitted that he was still sleeping with all of his baby mamas.
Well,
I'm not making this up.
Yeah, no, he's still sleeping with all of them with the exception of Mariah. That's why he's trying to get her back so he can have all of them.
You know what, Sharrell? First of all, these women it's something to be said about them too, right? And how disrespectful, Nick Cannon, when the other one is just dropped your baby. Ooh. And you want to sit there and say how Mariah was the one that got away. You despicable, disgraceful, and disgusting. Ooh. Who does that, and why would you do that? You have children with these women. You have some little girls, and this is what you're showing them. You want to sit there and tell the world that Mariah was the one that got away, and you just had a baby. He's disgusting. Now, you know what? I was trying to give him a little break, because I went to his show and I fell from the hook and sink when he said he was going to peel back and, he was trying to go on a new path. But this right here is so nasty, so low, so disgusting. And I need the men in the community in his life to rise up and teach this man and talk to him. Because this is so disgraceful. And then he got the nerve. He's doing the Lamar out here talking about he want Mariah back, and Lamar over there talking about he want Chloe back. We're not having it.
It's so bad that Nick Cannon's father came on and said at the current time he doesn't know how many grandchildren he has because they're coming so fast. Now, I don't know if it will make a difference. Let's talk a little bit about Nick's father. Nick's father was raised Nick and his 5 brothers in Southeast San Diego. I'm from Southeast. I'm from San Diego, not Southeast. I'm from Del Cerro. Let's get it clear. He the lower part. It's a bad neighborhood.
Right.
The projects. He is a co-founder of a set of the Bloods gang. He said that his parents had him at 17. And the dad was in and out. He even went in and out of jail. Things like this. Wasn't a very steady environment for him. And then when he got out and he did try to change his life around, Nick was older and he moved to New Jersey. Could this be part of Nick's? Is this Nick's fault?
It's no excuse, Sherrell. I mean, look, my father dropped out of
Perry, look
school
at this.
in the 5th grade, right?
Perry,
does it mean I need to drop out? No, I'm saying, Nick know right from wrong.
Yeah.
He out there having a damn Partridge family. Okay. Nobody needs this, Sherrell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can't come up with no excuses.
Well, I'm just saying. There's your background. Let's just be honest.
Nick definitely know what he's doing. So let's not
The
sugarcoat.
legit question is, let me ask Diva, because Perry is on one today. Diva, does your how you grew up affect how you parent? Because Nick is creating a whole bunch of broken homes.
He sure is. But can I tell you something? If we all blamed it on our upbringing, we all would be a hot mess. There is no perfect home. I don't care if you have both parents in the home, one parent in home, no parent in home. There's people that grew up homeless straight out of shelters and orphanage, and they're still fine. He knows what he's doing.
But Diva, y'all need to come. Where's my? I need a gavel. Y'all need to calm down. This is what I'm saying. Just listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you're not taught.
Okay, Sharrell, I also think that you assume.
I'm just pushing back, by the way.
I also assume for you pushing back and people who thinking this, you assuming what he don't know. Okay, he know how to keep his finances straight. He know a lot of other damn shit. So when you come to say, well, and he know, because maybe the first baby, you don't know. We're going to go and do this tonight. 9 months later, a baby come. The second one, you starting to pick up a trend here. This only happened when I slept with this chick, right? So he knows.
No, y'all not listening to me. You're not giving me a chance to talk. If you grow up and your parents are addicts, it's not out of the ordinary for you to grow up to be an addict too.
Okay, no, I get that part, Sharrell. And yeah. Did his baby, when he grew up, did he have 10 step sisters and brothers?
He had 5. But his parents didn't raise him.
They were step, like outside the house.
Oh, but different daddies?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, because you're saying it's a learned behavior, right?
Yeah, different daddies.
I mean, I don't know, and it's not to criticize, but what I'm telling you this, even when you grow up in a house like that, a broken home, because people can say, yeah, you a copy of the same thing. Or you can realize I didn't like the way I was raised.
Hello.
And I'm going to make sure my life is different. Because if anybody knows what it feels like to be that child left on the front porch, waiting on a sorry ass, no good daddy to show up, and he don't show up, it should have been him. Okay?
Hello.
So at a certain point, let's not make excuses for people. Okay.
Yes.
You did not answer my question. That was nicely said, what you said, but I'm holding you to the fire. I'm saying, does a person's childhood affect who they are?
Yes, it does. Well, okay, it does, right? And it can go two ways. It can go in a positive way or a negative way. They can continue to live that life that they was raised in, or they can choose to change it. But at the end of the day, it was a choice.
I have to stop because Kobe is being messy. Kiki Wyatt is on Baby 11. She just announced that. She did.
But at least she marries these people and it just doesn't work out. Every baby she had was by one of her husbands. Every baby she had was by one of her husbands.
No, Diva. So you're going to give Kiki Wyatt a pass and not Nick Cannon?
Oh, yeah, because Kiki married them and then the marriage didn't work out. So every husband she has some babies by the husband. If you
the only difference I see in that, Diva, is this, right? 11 is a lot. That's a lot, right? I mean, I'm not even sure if she got 11. I just found this out.
Elder Barge has 15.
Yeah, she does.
Okay, but what I'm saying is the only difference would be is that before they turned the lights off, they said I do.
Yeah.
And then they get the hell out the next day.
No,
That's the only
they stayed a while. But let me say this, Sharrell. You know, we all have choices. There are families that grew up and some of their parents never finished high school, but they finished high school. Some of their parents never went to college and they was the first generation to go to college. And Nick Cannon is old enough. You know, at this point, and let's give you a pass. We'll give you a pass after you broke up with Mariah with the first baby mother. But then when you went on 2, 3, 4, and some of these babies are born in the same year, first of all, shame on the ladies too, because I'm telling you, this last baby mother, for sure, if I saw Nick Cannon coming my way, he wouldn't breathe on me, he wouldn't touch me, I wouldn't exchange numbers with him, I wouldn't find myself in the same room with him with no clothes on. If he was the last man on this earth, I still wouldn't have sex with him. I will self-serve. There's no way.
It's still a question, though. It's still a question out there because Nick admits that he screwed up. He admits that something's wrong. He's going to counseling. I'm just
But he ain't trying to
story.
stop, Sherrell. Sure, okay. Now you said all these things. That's important. He admit that he messed up. He's going to counseling. But the question I have for you, is he trying to stop? STOP. Stop.
So Nick says he's messed up. He went on the show with his counselor, and this counselor put it on her YouTube channel. This is what she saw that. You seen it? I'm gonna show a snippet.
But do they know that you're romantically or physically involved?
Yeah, I
with
think they have
mamas?
to. I think the world knows. I think
not necessarily. You could be co-parenting with, like, what I assumed at first was that you were co-parenting.
Yeah.
You know, not only with Mariah but with these other mothers, and maybe one of them, the most recent one, you were in a relationship with.
And I think that's what I struggle with, because even when I define relationship or love, and it's like, clearly, if I care for someone, if I have a child with someone, there has been intimacy, and there probably will continue to be intimacy because there's true, authentic love there. And
that was him explaining why he's still having sex with these women.
Okay, intimacy and love is two different damn things. So educate him, Sharrell. No, I mean, because you want to just throw these questions at me and Diva, right? Well, of course it's empty. Yeah, you know what? That's why you get these damn babies. But at the end of the day, babies come, and guess what? The next day, it's no love. Where would he figure out the cycle?
Right. But shame on the therapist. You actually are filming this buffoonery, and then you putting it on your channel, and you sitting there telling him what you thought. No, baby girl, tell him to get a pen and a pad so you can school him and let him know that this is dead wrong. You're not going to help him. You're not saving him. Give him his co-pays back. Give him his money back. You're a mess. I saw that mess, and I was so disappointed.
And exactly. And so, Sherrell, if you're looking for a minor excuse, maybe we can throw it on this counselor, right? Because she's sitting back, laying down with some drinking hot Hennessy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Perry, there's no Hennessy. Stop.
No, I'm just saying, because no, ain't no damn counselor or psychiatrist talking like that. So yeah, you think it's great? Yeah, man, just go ahead.
Now you're going in on y'all going in on the therapist too?
100%.
Yeah, you know what though? Because she ain't no good neither. Let's put the blame where the blame is. She is not helping him.
Oh my God, y'all need to stop.
She is not helping him.
So she not. I would have been
look like the young comedian that sent him that condom machine.
Yeah,
a week or two ago.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart is trying to help him more than the damn counselor or psychiatrist.
Hello.
Wrap it up.
Go ahead.
Well, see, first of all, what I would have been saying, especially knowing that the world would have been watching and that he was going to show this clip on his show, I would have said, listen, you're hurting a whole lot of people, including your children. You're hurting all of these women because they really think that they're in a relationship with you. And now you're sitting here talking about you think they know. No, did you tell them, bro? Did you tell them that you're still sleeping with all of them? You talking about you think they know? It should be obvious. Why should it be obvious? Because they only find out when everybody pop up pregnant and you at the next baby shower and posting pictures with them saying, okay, the next one is coming. Don't do that, kid. You know that these individual women think they in a tight, close-knit relationship with you and they're just sleeping with you and you're sleeping with them.
How could they think that, Diva?
Because they just as silly as him.
How could they possibly think that they're in a monogamous relationship with Nick when there's babies popping up every 5 minutes?
I think the last one might have thought it was all about her. I think so. And I think each and every one of them at one point in time in the relationship, they thought it was all about them. But at this
least
point,
when they slept with them.
At least when they slept with them, right?
Yeah.
If you would have knocked on my door, I don't care if I had your twins, I don't care if I had 5 babies with you. Once I found out what the real deal was, when you knock at my door, even if I'm weak, I'm gonna have my girlfriend there to help me be strong. You answer the door when he comes, you pass the kids over to him, and you lock the door when he leaves. Help me out.
Let me move on really quickly. The super chat says he doesn't need to stop, he just needs a vasectomy or put Reynolds plane wrap around it. He wants a sister-wife situation. Sounds like it. Inspiration said Nick needs to email me. He's not getting real help here. He needs deep healing. He don't have the tools a lot of times to figure it out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Sherrell, I get that part. But ignorance is not an excuse. Take your ass to court and you'll find out. Take your ass to court and you'll find out ignorance is not an excuse. That's all I'm saying. Like, I wish him well. What I'm saying is, too, even a dumb guy can figure out some shit later on in life. He should figure out sleeping with these women unprotected can bring on another life, right? Has he?
Let me move
Is
on
it
to
selfishness? No. Is it selfishness? He just wondered how it feels. Look, Sherrell, I mean, let's keep it real. He can do better. And I ain't making no damn excuse for Nick.
All right.
And for any person that can go and wow out, you can protect yourself too, okay?
Perry, stop.
That's it.
Perry, stop. Okay, my final story is Sheree Whitfield. Bravo worked out some kind of deal with Tyrone. Doesn't he look terrible?
Can he see?
That's not his best picture.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he can see.
Perry, stop. And he will be on the last couple episodes. I don't know why she's bringing him along. She didn't need him. I don't know. Sheree, please don't get used. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sheree, please. Let me start taking calls.
No.
Okay, I'm not going to cry for Wendy. But one thing is, I'll say, she's the queen. She made it 13 years and everything. And if she does get better, I know one day she'll definitely probably be back. She will definitely probably be back if she does get better. On the other hand, I don't like that they gave the show to Sherri. I don't like Sherri for the show because Sherri does seem like a person who's very selfish with this whole baby.
Okay, Sebastian, you're trying to get Perry going. Okay,
this whole baby drama.
I feel Sebastian, but I'll say this, Sebastian. Look,
what does that have to do, Sebastian, with her
doing
her job?
Character. She's willing to bring her child aside so she could have a career.
If Nick Cannon could father 18 kids and still have his own show, why can't Sherri Shephard?
No, that's the difference. I think he's fathering these kids, but I think he's actually taking care of them. Sherri's not.
She's been
yeah.
Okay. Acknowledging them. Nick Cannon actually acknowledges his kids. All of his kids have his last name. Sherri's not.
Let's go back to Wendy, man. Look.
Oh my God.
Let's close this door for once and for all, right?
The door is closed.
We wish, no, Sebastian, we wish Wendy the best. We truly do. Nobody's coming at Wendy. She is the greatest talk show that I ever witnessed. So that's there, right? But when the greatest talk show can't talk no more, the show is over.
Let me ask you this, Sebastian.
I agree.
Sebastian, did you at least appreciate Sherri's speech?
No, I think it was very shady. Actually, it was deep. There was shade rooted in that speech.
What was the shade? What was rooted in the speech, Sebastian?
She was like, if you could make it for 13 years, and then she was like, well, I'm gonna be taking over the show. Like, no, sis, way down. I don't even think you could have a whole season by yourself yet. So calm down, because you don't know how to bring on the shade the way that the queen did. The queen brought on the shade. I don't think Sherri can bring on the shade.
Sebastian's never gonna get over this. He's never going to.
I'm over it. I'm just saying. I don't.
No, you're just saying you're over it, but you're not over it.
I'm over it. Sherri's just not the right replacement. They should have gave it an ensemble because Sherri can't handle that show by herself. Sherri cannot handle that show by herself. She really can't.
Sherri is handling the show by herself.
Yeah.
And you cannot deny the fact that the ratings have gone up since Wendy left.
And that's what we got to say, Sebastian. I get it, right? Like, it's almost like you watching WWE, right? And your favorite wrestler is Ric Flair, okay? But with Dusty Rhodes stepping on scene and whoop Ric Flair ass, and Ric Flair can't continue, you want to just hate on Dusty Rhodes, right? Look, Sherri has kept the show going. No, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sherri, stay with us, okay?
No. I'm just saying that. Look, we get it, right? Join her fan club. Write her a poem. Send her some cash apps. Do supportive shit, okay? But right now, what you're saying is that Wendy did what she did. Wendy can't continue on her own merit, okay?
I agree.
This is not about Sherri. Now, whether Shepherd, Sherri succeed or not, that's on her own merit, right? Let's separate the two because I think you come in with a bias.
Oh,
anybody
God.
besides Wendy, you upset.
No, it's not that. I actually like.
Can you hit that thing, smoke weed every day?
Just not
no, Perry, no.
Smoke weed every day.
I like some of the co-hosts. It's just Sherri that I don't like. I like Michael Rappaport. He does a good job. I like yes, Diva. I like Michael Rappaport. He does a good job. I also like the ensemble they usually have with Devin Simone and Bevy Smith and Elizabeth Wagmeister. Sometimes Michael Yo. I like that. I like those ensembles.
But Sebastian,
all those people.
Pat, Joe and Remy Ma, they bring on that show. When they go on that show, I love it.
That's in the past. Sherri has the job.
Okay, Sherri has the job. I just want her. I want her for all the success that Wendy has done, the 13 years. I just want Sherri to try to get half of that, and then we'll have fun.
Oh shit, Lola, please jump in here. Please.
Sharrell, AT2 trying to get in.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. I don't know why Sebastian, Diva, and Perry are upset because as far as I'm.
Hold on, Lola. Let me drop you, Sebastian, because AT2 is trying to get in, okay?
No problem. Have a good day, guys.
And Sherrell, be right back.
Bye. Let's try to drop. Go ahead, Lola.
Okay, I don't know why Diva and Perry upset because as far as I'm concerned, Sherri's pretty much almost the same to me as Wendy. They both fake, got no ass and big ass titties. So as far as I'm concerned, they can say fake as all hell. And also,
can you tell us why you watch the show?
I like the reads. I like the reads sometimes. They're funny as hell. The reads are hilarious. And I liked when Wendy would make people feel uncomfortable sometimes. That shit was hilarious, especially for daytime. But honestly, no, in all seriousness, hold on, in all seriousness, I do feel as if Sherri, what did y'all expect Sherri to do? Like Wendy did not show up for her job and they gave her more than enough ample opportunity to get her stuff together and show up. So
Lola, we agree.
It's time to go. Goodbye. It's time to go. Sherri don't gotta bow down to her. She said what she had to say. She can move the purple chair, get a new chair, and that's it. That's it.
Lola, we agree that Sherri is in. We're not mad at that. But what about that speech today? What about that ridiculous
speech? Was fine. I feel like y'all too sensitive, to be honest. The speech was fine to me. It was fine. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all want to collage your photos and like that sad piano music. Yes. Oh, that's cliche as hell. Go ahead.
Yes. Man, and I wanted them to
Wendy don't even care. Wendy would have been there for her final bow if she really cared that much. So if Wendy don't care, why should I?
Let me take some calls real quick so I can get AT2 in here real quick. Inspiration, please help out Lola.
Listen. I think listen. Okay, look. There's a way you do things, and then the way you not do things. Okay, so I'm happy for Sherri. I'm glad for Sherri. But I think production and everybody just was messy about how they did it. Like,
come on now. Hello.
That's my only thing is that I'm happy for her. Honestly, I'm not hating on her, Sharrell. I'm not saying I don't want Sherri in that chair and this, that, and the third. My thing is this: if you were going to, since this is the direction you're going now, and since production got mad because they could not control Wendy enough. Right? She created her own Instagram. She put out her own video. That's up for discussion, but it's her own video, her own Instagram, and they could not control her anymore. So at that point, they were like, well, we can't control you. And so we're just going to go another way. Then what I'm going to need you to do is make sure that that's wrapped tight so that we have a proper send off. Nothing gets leaked, nothing gets outed. If you need to do it, tear the set down and put a pink chair.
Can I ask y'all a question? Was Wendy a nice boss? Was Wendy nice to her employees behind the scenes? Can I ask you that question?
It's not nice doesn't mean you don't do it properly, decent, and in order.
No, inspiration.
You get what you deserve. You get what you give out.
Hold on, Lola. They tried to get Wendy to give a nice speech.
Okay.
She didn't want to do it. She decided to put out her team the thing on the beach.
Okay.
What are they supposed to do?
That's what they messed up.
Like it's too soon. I'm not saying that they weren't supposed to move on. I think we're conflating two issues. Yes, you have to move on. But just the way we hear hours beforehand that the show has been canceled and that Sherri's now going to be now Sherri's going to be the host. Okay, well then I'm gonna need you to change some graphics. Y'all gonna have to work all overnight then, and I'm gonna need you to change the graphics, do a new set, and don't come up on here that this is now still the Wendy Williams show. That this is, you know what I'm saying? That's my only
You wanted
point.
them to get a new set and make it perfectly clear. You didn't want the announcement on the same day while they're still on the Wendy Williams set.
I think it's contractual though. They have to finish with the contract first as far as it being a Wendy show and then move to the Sherri show. But I think what Sharrell was trying to say, I think we're saying the same thing here. What Sharrell was trying to say is that they tried to get Wendy to come in and do her final bow. She did not want to do that. So if you do not want to cooperate for your own sake and bow out gracefully for your own sake, for your own, goodbye period into the story, then what are they supposed to do? They can only do so much on their
Lola, what they're supposed to do is what they got mad at is that Wendy wouldn't come say anything. But they know good and well behind the scenes that Wendy can't come say anything, right? So now you're gonna go ahead and announce that Sherri Shephard is the one. We don't got no problem with that. But you don't have Sherri Shephard say she the queen, she the one, and then soon after, 2 seconds later, in the same breath, you say, but it's gonna be the Sherri Shephard show.
I think we see it differently. I don't see it the way like that. I think you took it as shady. I don't think it was no shade. I just think she said what she had to say and then moving on to the next subject. It is what it is. We only have 30 minutes on the show.
Okay, let Inspiration talk. Go ahead, Inspiration.
I don't think it's shade. I think that's just a way that you do things and you conduct yourself. I would have been fine if you said all that at the beginning. She's not coming back. I know you all have heard that, but we're not going to deal with da. If you want to announce it at the end of the show, you want to announce it at the end of the week, I'm totally cool with that. But just in the same day, that's okay. That's like I'm sitting here and I'm grieving my husband, and all of a sudden I'm giving the eulogy, and the 5 side heifers come up there and want to get on the mic at the same time. Well,
Come on, Inspiration. Come on, Inspiration.
That's all I'm trying to say. There's a way you do it, right? There's a way you do it, and but I don't think that Sherri. I think they put her in a bad position. They didn't care for her, right? To me, the producers should have cared for her, how she's being presented and her new brand. And I think in their anger, they didn't even care for Sherri's new brand. It could have been done. I'm not totally angry at Sherri at all, because trust and believe she didn't say that because it just came to her mind. They told her to do it.
Right, yeah. The producers put that
Let's
together.
keep it real, though. It's a long time between now and September, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They missed Wendy. Wendy was their brand, they money getter, right?
Yeah.
And we can come around September, we may get news in August that Sherri won't have a show. I'm just saying that.
But I think I'm starting to get what Inspiration is saying. No. I'm saying people will use you up, okay? It's a business, right? She's guaranteed a show right now. Then later on, some other shit can happen where she don't even have a show. But I think if Sherri have a show, she should come out with a different set, a whole new thing, maybe. And her background might be a daycare with no kids in it, because we know she don't care about it.
Oh my God.
Hey.
If you leave this damn kid alone, stop with the kid.
Oh my God.
Okay. I'm just saying. I mean, I am hot about that situation. If anybody can clear my mind about why it went down that way, please do. I mean, because I hate to blame a person for some shit that they really didn't do, and I'm just thinking that, but it don't sound right to me.
I thought she was court ordered to pay child support. I thought she won that case.
Let's see what Freddie has to say, because this is a mess. Perry, Freddie, sound off.
I think Sherri Shephard is yet another example of this Hollywood hypocritical behavior. We have the likes of people like Ellen DeGeneres, who talks about let's be kind, yet bullies people. We have people like Ben Affleck, who, are like, oh, I didn't know about Weinstein, and Meryl Streep, another person, and yet allegedly they did know. So, with that child support, it's her saying one thing, and then she's not a perfect egg herself. But that's how life works, I think, and that's what.
Okay, listen, you and Perry, Perry. See where you got started.
No. You know what? I ain't seen Freddie I ain't never seen him ever in my life besides on the panel, because he's in England, right? Me and him don't talk like that. Look, that man just giving you his opinion, and his opinion is right.
Yeah, I sadly can't teleport to see Sherry in Vegas. Yeah.
I'm saying, listen, you guys. Harry,
I feel like people have a lot of emotion behind business deals. This is business at the end of the day, and you're only as good as your last day, and you have not showed up for months, so it's time to go. Any other job would have fired her weeks ago. So
if you work at McDonald's and you don't show up for 3 days, your ass is fired.
I get it, because we're fans of her. I'm a fan of her too. I'm not disagreeing, but I understand the business side to it. Debmar Mercury have lost a lot of money. They need a sure bet. Sherri is going to show up every single time, because
we don't disagree with that though, Lola. We don't disagree with that. Well, Heart of Inspiration, it said better than I did. What I was trying to say is the way they did the farewell today was wrong. They could have did it better. And you know what, Heart of Inspiration, you hit the nail on the head. It's Sherri Shephard brand that's on the line right now. So y'all should have wrote that better.
Everyone
for her to say in one breath, Wendy is out.
Wendy could have done more. Wendy could have showed up. Wendy could have showed up.
Okay, hold on. Everybody stop for a minute. Everybody stop for a minute. Inspiration.
Yes.
Freddie, Harry, and other people are in the chat. They want to crucify Sherri for the baby situation.
Well, okay, look.
Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you think this is going to affect her reputation on the show?
Absolutely, because we keep bringing it up. Like, listen, at the end of the day, listen, that was between them, him, and that baby. Like, we all know she didn't get bamboozled into going through with this. That surrogate was 5 months along. Sis, you don't just conceive through IVF just like that. You had plenty of time to figure it out. So is it going to affect her? Yes, because guess what? People are just not going to let it die off. They're not going to let it just be what it is. And unfortunately, because she's a woman.
Hold on, Freddie, why can't you let it go?
I mean, I'm not saying, I mean, the way I see it is this is sort of Hollywood, and most of these people, black, white, Asian, a lot of these people are hypocrites and people let it slide. I mean, look at Ellen DeGeneres, for example, bullying the staff and things, and everyone's like, oh, yay, Ellen is still the greatest, and she's still preaching stuff which is evidently, in my opinion, a lie.
Oh my God, you guys, hold on, Freddie. Jacqueline saying Hollywood Unlocked is saying Queen Elizabeth II has passed. Freddie, you're in England. Is this true?
Well, yes. So it was Tracy, one of the lovely mods on Sharrell's World, messaged me about this before the live. We in the UK, we have not been told anything. There's been no royal statement, no articles anywhere to say that the Queen has passed away. What we do know is that she has had issues with her health, and I do think that the media is sort of trying to play that down, but she does have COVID at the moment, which she, I believe, caught off Prince Charles. But no, there's no evidence yet to say that she has passed away.
I just checked news networks. No one's reporting that.
Yeah, no one's reported it yet, but
no, because I heard it a few times today, but I wasn't sure neither. That's why I hit Freddie up to ask.
Maybe she's really sick.
Well, she's 94 or 95.
Y'all gotta stop killing people before they actually die. That's so bad. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
If Queen Elizabeth dies, Charles will be the king and Camilla will be the queen.
She'll be queen. Yeah, she'll be queen consort. She won't be queen. So you'd only be queen if you were the daughter of the current queen.
Okay, I got you.
Monarch.
I got you.
You're married to the king. You were queen consort.
They keep saying Jason Lee said that she passed away. Maybe he knows something we don't know.
I don't see where
before and BBC, before BBC though, he's going
no, you're right, because there's going to, Freddie, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. There's going to be a time that the family, because this is a passing of the monarchy, there's going to have to be some time that they have to do certain things, I would assume, behind the scenes before they just announce it to the general public. Am I right about that, Freddie?
Yes, they would. And then you've got to remember, you've got Prince Harry and Meghan Markle that live in Hollywood, and Harry, I believe, does still have a relationship with the Queen. So then he sort of give his take, and they have media connections. So he, I reckon, would clarify.
So, Freddie, there's a huge possibility that this could be true, and it just hasn't hit the public yet. Oh, wow.
It could be, but at the end of the, I think if it is true, it won't happen till the morning because it's 11:55 here in the evening in the UK. Right. So, and with these types of announcements, they never.
So, how old is Prince Charles King? Well, Prince Charles, how old is he?
He's in his 70s, early 70s, I believe.
I'm seeing on smaller news outlets other than Hollywood Unlocked, like actual news outlets. I am seeing that they're saying that she passed away at 2013 UK time, which would have been about a half hour, 40 minutes ago.
I'll check now too.
So
right.
And you know what? It doesn't, surprise me because there's been a lot of discussion. I'm sorry.
Freddie, if the Queen passes, will your country be devastated?
I think people will, because the Queen has had a lot of loyalty, and she's been the longest reigning monarch the UK has ever had. So yeah, it would definitely be a massive change.
How old is she again?
He is about she's 94 or 95.
And I'll say this though, if it's true, condolences go out to the royal family. Like, we talk about this shit, but it's not like our normal day life. But our life passing is a bad thing. So I mean, condolences will go out.
Absolutely.
Well, let's do this. If it's true, we'll come back, Freddie.
Yeah.
And do
if you want me back, I'll be happy to come on.
Because we got to have a whole, because this changes a lot of things. And I want to answer this question, not now. Does that mean that, what does this mean for Prince Harry? Well, he's gone forever, right?
Well, I think that the thing is with the royal family is that regardless of whether Harry and Meghan chose to move to Montecito or not, there was Prince Charles was always planning to sort of slim down the monarchy, because I think the problem we've had that people have had in the UK for a long time is that the taxpayer fund a lot of these royals, but they don't really do anything. They're, patting some babies' heads and stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's save this for another video. Freddie, you're going to come back. You're going to be my England representative.
Yes.
And let me try to go on with this video and get AT2 in here. I'm sorry, AT2. We didn't know about the Queen. This is crazy.
Yeah, thanks, Freddie.
That is.
And with Nick Cannon, I believe he's just deflecting and that he's very insecure and can't admit it because he's a family entertainer, and to admit that he would allegedly have a sex addiction would be bad on his sort
You think Nick Cannon has a sex addiction?
Definitely. I mean, he is addicted to lovemaking. I mean, look at the amount of children he's had in the last.
Does he have a sex addiction, or is he just immature?
No, I think he's got a lot of insecurity issues. I don't know why, but the sort of the behavioral patterns he seems to display makes me lean towards thinking he could have a sex addiction. Yes.
Right.
All right.
What about Kiki Wyatt, Freddie? What do you think about Kiki Wyatt?
He doesn't know who Kiki Wyatt is, Lola.
Oh, he doesn't.
You are messy, Lola. You are messy.
I mean, she's a slip and slide at this point. That's ridiculous.
Nick Cannon's a hurt puppy. Nick Cannon is hurt. Nick Cannon saw his papa be a Rolling Stone. He got 4 brothers by 4 different mamas, same daddy. He does not know how to handle this, and I don't think we give enough.
How to handle what? Inspiration.
How to handle I'm just gonna say life in general. He does not know. This is what he saw, and we need to give enough credence and credit to your upbringing and what you see and or the lack thereof, and how that translates into what you do as an adult. I deal with this.
So we're gonna keep
day.
spreading generational curses.
As
We're gonna keep
that happens, but that's
Come on,
real.
Lola.
But you know what, though, Heart?
Responsibility. Let's, responsibility. We need to take responsibility for ourselves. If we see our parents messing up, we need to do better as the next generation. That's
Absolutely. But if you don't know how, my role, see, this is not my heart here. Okay, it's my heart. When you don't know how, sometimes you need somebody, and that person that he got for whoever she is, that ain't
counselor.
It.
Yeah.
That
counselor. I'm trying to get new people in. Let me let Diva respond to inspiration. Diva, go ahead. You are a mess, Diva.
First of all, if you speak to psychologists, they'll tell you that most of the world grows up in dysfunction. That's a fact. So if we all lean on the fact that, and nobody cries about the dysfunction until they get in some type of trouble. It was because my mama and daddy this. But before that, you was functioning fine. So you was married to Mariah and you knew how to act right. So then when you got divorced, all of a sudden now you a straight hoe. You don't know right from wrong. You having 7 baby mamas and you want to blame it back on your daddy? Come on now. I'm not having
Did he know how to act right? Did he know? I don't think he knew how to act right with Mariah. Otherwise, Mariah would have still been with him.
Wait, he's able to have 8 jobs. He's able to handle 8 jobs. He's able to handle his finances, make financial moves, be out here, show up to work on time, but he cannot keep his peen in his pants.
Absolutely.
Lola,
all the time.
That's what I'm saying. The whole thing is this, and I do totally agree with Sharrell and inspiration, right? Like your upbringing do have an effect on you, okay? But let's keep it real, right? If he was gonna follow his father's, the stuff he's seen, if he was gonna follow they same blueprint, right? His father didn't have no damn money, right?
Okay, look, Harry.
Nick do not have a problem making money. Nick shouldn't have a problem making a choice to put a condom on.
What is Perry saying? What is Perry saying?
But wait a minute.
I'm gonna go and let 82 go on.
Thank you, Freddie.
All I'll say is I agree with Jennifer Aiden and that it's a learned behavior. So
listen, Freddie, stay. I'll call you. We got to come back with the queen, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
See
thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Oh my God. Let me try to inspiration.
Can I just say one last thing and then I'll leave you be? Thank you very much for letting me be up here today. Listen, Perry, Diva, I grew up, and this is real talk. I grew up in a very abusive household. I saw my mother get abused by my father. My brothers got abused by my father, right? We didn't have necessarily, it was dysfunction just doesn't even begin to cover it. Right. Now, did I grow and the money wasn't right? It was a whole lot of dysfunction. Okay. So I grew up and I'm a successful woman, right? And I raised my kids and all this, that, and the other. But let me tell you something. It showed up in different ways. And I still had to deal with it. I'm not saying Nick does not hold any accountability or responsibility for changing behavior and for dealing with childhood. I'm saying, though, for some people, it's not just as simple as do it. Some people need people to help them. And that damn counselor he got ain't it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, no. I get you. I mean, no, I feel you.
Let me
thank you. The whole world is telling him he's wrong, though.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, I got a long line, and we have blocked out the panelists. AT2. AT2. Try again, AT2. Hi, Buzz. Can you sound off really quickly before AT2 gets here?
Absolutely, because I want him to get in. So, really quickly. So, Wendy, that's dead. Y'all done read me to death yesterday. So, we already established that. We already established. I'm happy for Sherri. I just don't like how they presented this. Like, it don't even have to do with being a Wendy fan or stan or anything like that. I just felt like the way they did it. But I felt that's what I was trying to get to yesterday. I felt this coming how they did it. Because, first of all, everybody's leaking everything. That's what I was trying to get to yesterday. Pay attention to how everything's getting leaked around her and about her. And I believe it is from the staff. So now Sunday, think about this. Sunday, it was already announced that the contracts got signed, and everybody was already pissed off on Sunday going into Monday. So my thing is, if they really want to do this right, these employees would have kept their mouth shut and tried to make this transition a little less messy. But as Diva and Perry said, they want to make it messy. They're mad at her because she didn't do the video or she didn't do whatever they wanted her to do. So it was like, okay, we're going to leak that this is out already. And she signed the contract. As soon as Sherri agreed to it, they let it get leaked to B. Scott. Everybody was mad. You should, Sherrell, I tagged you. You should have saw how pissed off everybody was. And everybody's turning on Sherri. And it's like, it's not Sherri's fault. I agree. It's not her fault. I agree with Inspiration. It's like they're putting her into a bad position because she's coming in here and the perception is everything. It's almost like she's coming off the heels of Wendy. And it's not that she really is. Let's get that established because much I love Wendy, she's not coming off the heels of Wendy. Wendy hasn't been here, whether it's by her own choice or whether she's too sick to do it. But at this point, it's not Sherri's fault. But Sherri, unfortunately, is the face. And as of right now, she's taking a lot of hits because these people are not feeling it because of the way they are presenting it. What they should have did was try to get Wendy to agree to be like, okay, I'm passing on the baton or something so that these Wendy fans, these diehard fans, don't look at Sherri like she stole the show. It needs to be like Wendy's okay with it. And then here's the thing. I don't know if you saw, but her own representative tried to put out a statement saying that, you know, she's happy for Sherri and all this. And on her Instagram page, she said she didn't say that. Go look at Wendy Williams' story on her new personal Instagram page. Go look at her.
Let me look that up right now. Come on. You know I'm running out of time.
Go look at it right now. Wendy, the real Wendy Williams online right now. It's on her stories, not her personal post. She said she could say that.
See, that's the shit that caused the problem right there. That's the shit.
I don't approve this message. I do not approve this message.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's the shit that caused the problem.
Come on, you came through today.
Oh my God, Wendy, let me put this up. I know you guys, I'm running out of time. I am so sorry.
Do y'all feel like Wendy should have a press conference, like an emergency press conference?
Well, you know what though? That's what I was feeling, but she should have had it.
Why would Wendy
like
put this up?
Her health or whatever, right? I mean, because look, we all see in the chat, she got a lot of fans. I'm a fan of Wendy's, but I know when to pull away, right? From the bullshit. She should just come out and make a speech.
This says, Mr. Bragman, although I appreciate your concerns and respect you immensely, I have not authorized you to make any statements on my behalf regarding my current status with Dumar Mercury. Again, thanks for your continued concern and support.
Well.
God. Oh my God.
This is nasty. This is nasty.
If she gonna do this, she better take it all the way and have like go live and just say her part.
But that's what people. I'm telling you, this is all a big mess, and I'm with gray hair.
That was Tommy. Tommy wrote that.
Tommy, one of the Kevins, I don't know. But at this point, all I want, and I'm with Diva and I'm with Perry, she needs a farewell show. We get it. She's not well enough or whatever's going on. I even heard that, you know, her father's up in age and she wanted to spend time with him because she felt like she didn't get that time with her mom. Whatever it is, you either need to say something and we need to have a farewell show. That's all. That's it. That's all.
This makes sense to me really quickly, Diva. That your attorney says the right thing. Good luck, Sherri. We appreciate you. And then you come back and say, stop lying.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
That's what happens in a fight, right? Anytime people fight, it's going to come across that way. Like,
no, that's tacky. That's tacky, Wendy.
Well, no. I get it. I'm saying but emotions kick in, right?
Yeah, emotions kick in.
And it's like, we can speculate all day on what's happening on both sides. We don't hurt their side, her side, even though her side sounds a little whack. Right. What I'm saying is it's a neutral thing, right? But because I even heard that now whether it's true or not, I couldn't verify it, that she was still in the hospital as of yesterday.
Someone asked me, "Am I sure that that's Wendy?" Hold on, let me show you. Hold on.
That's why I said.
Yeah,
that's why I said
think
Tommy.
she wrote it. I think that's her account. I don't think she wrote it, Sharrell. This woman was the queen of gossip. And now all of this gossip is going on about her. If she was well enough, Wendy would have spoke for herself. I don't think Wendy wrote that statement. I think somebody is still messing up for her. And Tommy, once again, we're gonna put this on your back.
Yep.
I don't know if she wrote it, but it's definitely on her account with the blue check mark. I don't know who put it up there.
Right.
And
it's her account, but I'm with y'all. I don't know who wrote it, but it's up there, and I wanted y'all to know what's going on.
God, this is
I'm glad you did.
Tommy gonna make a video on it. Tommy gonna make a video on it. Watch.
Right. Look,
this is devastating.
But I gotta say something, Sherrell. You saying this is tacky, but they were see. It's like both of them, and I will say hers is more whack. Her side is more whack, but production is whack too. It's all messy.
Buzz, I think it's tacky, but I don't think Wendy's behind it.
Yeah.
Ever?
Right? No, maybe not. Maybe not. That's the whole thing. But if I have a team that represents you, if your team say something, if half the time, if I go on here and say something crazy, I'm speaking for you. And my name is Perry Sanders, not Sherrell's World, right? Mm-hmm. People are going to look at it that way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It doesn't matter.
True. That's all right. Do y'all think Suzanne tried to stop this? Because Suzanne was supposed to be as a producer, right? Isn't she like the head producer? She was okay with them doing this. Like, according to Diva and Perry, they did her dirty. But like, do you think Suzanne would okay this? She is a head, but she has power though, Diva.
No, she don't got that much power. She don't got that much power.
She's a producer, isn't she? Like a head
producer? She's not no high level producer.
Story is not over. I really gotta wrap it up here, guys. I'm so sorry because I am coming back. AT2, I'm so sorry. We are just full. I mean, I took calls too early. So sorry, AT2. You are a panelist.
No, I will leave so he can say his goodbyes. I want to have a final statement.
He can't. We are totally booked backstage. Okay. Totally booked. So, and we just got to end it here because we do got to come back in an hour. So, I'm so sorry. Please, if I didn't get to you backstage, I do apologize. I do apologize, AT2, for not getting you in. He's so sweet. This is what he said. It's okay. We'll come back later with another video.
Yeah.
This
has been wild. These videos are getting crazier and crazier.
It's messy. And I want to come back for a farewell show, but like it's so tense over there. She can't come back for no farewell show with everybody fighting.
It's crazy. This is unbelievable. Thank you, Buzz, for calling in. I appreciate the call. Take care.
Well, y'all know you're my favorite panelist. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Thank you, Lola, for calling in. I really got to wrap this up. I'm completely out of time. I do apologize if I didn't get to you backstage. I'm so sorry, AT2. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. So I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, chat, for being so opinionated. This is wild. I think we'll be back because this is crazy. All right, on 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.